Hey guys, it's Phoenix Rain from Super Yummy. So I want to talk to you today about the things that mess us up the most. And I mean, when it comes to sticking to a new diet plan, a detox for example, maybe it's a new fitness program, you know, what are the things that traditionally will throw a mum off track? And I think the biggest thing, and this is actually probably relevant for all women, not just mums, but it's the idea of the picture that we have in our head of how it's all supposed to be. We see these things as a fixed framework. So you will maybe start a new diet and you think, okay, this is the fixed framework. I have to do this on certain days, I have to eat these meals at certain times, I need to do these workouts. If I've skipped a day because, I don't know, kids, there was a problem at school, maybe something happened at work, you know, our lives are fluid. We don't always have a set routine to our lives. You know, things come and go, situations change every day, and that is what makes life so enjoyable. You know, if we knew what was going to happen every day, well, it would be really boring. But it means that anything you are trying to fit around that framework to improve your life as a self-development tool must also be fluid. It has to fit into it. So, you know, if you're beating yourself up because you've had a really hard day and you didn't get to the gym, maybe it was a couple of days in a row, maybe you've, you know, you've been really stressed out, you comfort ate, you grab the wine, that doesn't have to mean that you have completely failed at your program. If you're going into each morning with a program of failure behind you in your head, well then your day is never going to be right because you're expecting this ideal of perfection, I guess. It's never about that. You must learn to adapt. And I was talking to a client about this the other day. If you can tailor your, you know, so you have certain principles about the way you eat, you have certain things that you want to achieve in your training program. So if you can tailor them to fit around the stresses that are going on in your life, you will find that you stick to this for a much longer period of time, and eventually it becomes habit. You know, you feel like that workout that you would normally dread at the beginning of a program, a few months down the line becomes your stress relief, the thing you look forward to, and you make sure that you fit that into your day. If you can't fit it into your day, you maybe go for a 5-minute walk, you do some mobility exercises, that kind of thing. But this is how we build long-term progression. If we're always focusing on this fixed framework and how we're not fitting into that, how for some reason we've done something wrong, well then we've got this disconnect, because that gap where you are and the gap of your ideal framework, that gap in between causes anxiety, and anxiety will lead you to your stress reactions. Typically for most mums, this is going to be comfort eating, bottle of wine, or the other way for some of us where we don't eat all day and then come the night time we sit down, we're famished and we'll eat everything in the house. You know, none of this is going to work towards a long-term healthy lifestyle. So my message for today is, look, it needs to be fluid. If your coach isn't working with you on a fluid framework, then you maybe need to sit down with them and talk to them about how your life works, because there isn't a one-size-fits-all program. So that's it from me today. I'm Phoenix Rain, you're Super Yummy.